obligation to every Jew. You have to teach and inform your children and your grandchildren that you received the Torah from me, the creator of the world, and I'm your Father in heaven. Never forget the days that you stood in front of me in Mount Sinai. And after reviewing my Torah, you have to teach yourself to fear from me. I'm not your friend from high school, after all. I'm the boss of this world. Your life depends on my decisions. Your eternity depends on my decision. If you're going to get married or not, it's my decision. If you're going to have money, what to eat, it's my decision. If you're going to be healthy or not, it's my decision. But I make my decision based on your behaving. Now you may say, okay, sounds very nice, but I don't really see it in reality. Beautiful speech, but where do we see it? We see righteous people sometimes suffer. Wicked people celebrate. Where is the justice? The answer is, again, is ignorance. Why? If everybody will get in that they make according to the Torah immediately, a second after a person committed a sin, let's say a person stole $100, the Torah says that you have to pay double, if this is the punishment of a thief. So a second later he loses $200. Tomorrow he's trying to steal again, he's stealing $1,000. A second later he lost $2,000. What value life would have? There's no free choice, you're like a robot. Comes the Torah say, here comes the Sabbath, you have to observe the Sabbath, do not create any fire on the seventh day. A person light fire, boom, explode to death. Second person light fire, light a cigarette on the Sabbath, explode to death. Do you think the third person or anybody else would ever dare to move on the Sabbath? People would stand like this, they were afraid to move. The wife will call his name, don't talk until tomorrow night when Sabbath is over. Why? I just saw two people who turn on the light or something that they're not supposed to do on the Sabbath. They died right away. There's no free choice. There's no value to this life. A test means you can do whatever you want. In the end, we're going to calculate what I owe you or what you owe me. That's what it means, a test. If the reward and the punishment would be instant, immediate, there would not be any test here. There's no test. Every charity you give, you doubled your money. Everybody, even the Nazis will come to give money to the yeshivas to learn Torah. Why not? They doubled their money. They care. Everybody will do it. The idea is to give charity and sometimes to lose the next day money in a business. So where is the justice? It's in the Torah. I am faithful to pay everyone in the end what I promise. You either trust me or not. That's what the Torah says. So the Torah says, I spoke to you from the fire, you heard my voice, but you did not see an image. God doesn't have a physical image like some people may imagine him. No physical, no shape, no size. He's filling up the entire universe. Every place you go, God is there. Everywhere. So, we move on. As the Torah continue, the Torah say, today you're becoming a nation. Keep my laws and do them. Again, it's constantly repeat the word you should do, la'asot, to do, not in the heart. To do. This is the world of doing things. The Torah say you should do it with all your heart and all your soul. You making God to be your master, to follow his ways and listen to his orders. And in return, only then, it's a conditional thing, blessing. In return, God is making you a special, able nation, as he promised you if you keep his laws. And to make you, the nation of Israel, above, spiritually, above all the other nations, to make you holy, glorious, as I am God holy, and I'm making you holy. It's interesting. We move on. So remember, next time when you watch or you listen, please pay attention. The Jews are the chosen people only if they follow their obligation in a deal. If they listen to God, they learn his Torah, they do what they need to do, they would try. Of course, people make mistakes. No one is perfect, and the Torah already say it. I don't expect you to be perfect all your life. But I expect you to put all your heart and all your soul by learning and developing to become a righteous person. If you do not do that, don't ever dream that you are anything special, like some people think. They do everything the opposite of what God says, and yet they think that they are the chosen people. No. As a matter of fact, a Gentile that keeps the 7 laws that is obligated is a righteous Gentile, even though he's not a part of God's nation, because God did not choose him to be his son, like the Torah says, but he gives him a lot of respect. Why? He is fulfilling his obligation. Every Gentile can convert and any times he wants. It's not easy because the Jewish nation is not a nation of missionaries like Christians and Muslims and any other cults. All the phony cults and religions are putting billions of dollars to hunt Jewish souls, to get them, to force them, sometimes with a sword. Trillions of dollars over the history. For inquisitions and all kinds of other problems. Why? Phony religions cannot convince anybody to follow it. Only with threatening and all kinds of things. No. The Jews are not running after anybody to join them. The opposite. The Torah says if somebody wants to convert, you have to be as tough as possible to check how sincere he is. To see if he's able to pass this test. If not, it's not fair to make him a Jew. It's become a lot harder for him. And then he's subject to more punishments by not doing what he's supposed to. Keep him a Gentile. Let him keep the 7 laws. It's also a great achievement. So Jews who do not fulfill their obligation perhaps can be in a worse situation than Gentiles that do. So it's not automatically chosen people like something. It's subject to what you're going to do.